Fandom, how's it going? Today we're going to be talking about an awesome series, and we are going to be looking at the award-winning Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth is a series that is written and drawn, so he does both duties on this, by Jeff Lemire. Now, Sweet Tooth tells the story of a boy named Gus. Now, Gus isn't really a regular kid, he's actually a half-hybrid in this world, and what's happened is that a post-apocalyptic outbreak has happened and a virus has killed off a huge chunk of human civilization. However, these hybrids were born after the virus spread out, and they are immune to it. So what's happening is that these hybrids are starting to take over the world, and some of them are feral, some of them are more wild, but Gus is actually very human. He can speak, he can talk, he has human emotions and things like that. And at the beginning of the story, he is actually in this log cabin, and he's isolated away from the world because his father doesn't want him exposed to the world. Now, what those reasons are later revealed. Along the way, Gus is found by these hunters. These hunters try to kill him, but he is rescued by a man named Jeopard. Now, Jeopard has a huge backstory in this, and it plays out throughout the series, and you see why he does the things that he does. Needless to say, Jeopard is actually one of my favorite characters in any post-apocalyptic setting. He is fully fleshed out. He's awesome. I really enjoyed what they did with him. Sweet Tooth is definitely a story for the person who likes those Mad Max, the Book of Eli, The Road, stories like that, where it's the end of the world and people are down to their last grain of salt, and how do they act? How would people be in this situation where it's all gone to hell? I really enjoyed this series. I think if you are looking for something that's a little bit more gut-punching and a little bit more solid than just your traditional, well, it's the end of the world, how we're going to survive, definitely check this out. It actually has one of my personal favorite characters, a hybrid named Bobby. Bobby is a hybrid of half a beaver, and he's more of the comedy relief throughout the series. I will say this, though, Jeff Lemire's art, he is, like I said, doing the art and writing. It's not for everybody. His art is very different. His anatomy is weird for some people. So, his anatomy is a little bit weird. It's not for everybody. Some people get turned off by it. It's perfectly understandable. However, if you can look past it, I think you're going to find a series here that you will fall in love with, and you'll fall in love with these characters, because along the way they start picking up these hybrids, they start picking up these survivors from around the world, and they're heading towards Alaska, which is in hope that they'll be able to find a cure of what's going on. So there are 6 volumes of it. 1, 2, 3. I really like this cover. How he played with that. That's pretty cool. 4. 5. And 6. Volume 6. I'm not going to show you the back cover of this because it kind of gives away a huge spoiler of the story, but I will say this, that throughout the adventures they are being constantly hunted down by this man named Abbott. Abbott is one of the scariest villains that I've seen in a long time in a comic medium. He's just frightening. And the way the story ends, it does feel a little bit rushed, but Lemire does end it well, to the point where everybody gets closure. You're like, wow, I feel like I went on this journey with these characters, and it's kind of leaves it going, well, society has broken down, but now it's being rebuilt up in different ways. So, I'll leave it at that. I definitely recommend you check this out if you're fans of post-apocalyptic stuff, or if you're looking for something a little bit different and out of the beaten path. So, check it out. Sweet Tooth. Comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Bye.